Greetings all, Devious Monkey. Surprise! I'm down on the boardwalk. It is gorgeous out today. I mean, it's still hot as balls and you know, kind of humid, but it isn't as gross as it was yesterday when it was only in the 70s and super ultimate yucky, awful, freaking humid. Yeah, it was humid. Anywho, so I came down here just for a change of scenery. I thought I'd see what was going on. I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you like exactly how many people are on this beach. Hold on. Okay, so as you can see, it's packed, and rightfully so. I mean, again, it's gorgeous. It's the beach. There should be a lot of people here trying to enjoy themselves, and they are, as am I. It's funny when you walk around with all this gear, because I got the big kahuna here today. Decided that I'm gonna keep that on the camera for a while, sort of as a test, because I'm starting to contemplate selling a lot more of my lenses, quite possibly like the bulk of them, except for the primes. So I might get rid of the 16 to 35, the 24 to 70, and the 70 to 200. Sell those because they're the f4 versions, and just buy the 70 to 200 2.8 G Master, because again, that used to be my go-to lens when I was on Canon, and I'm thinking that, you know, I might just go back to that. Then the only things that I'll have otherwise are the 35 1.8 prime and the 85 1.8 prime, which are both amazing. They'll give me the range that I need to do whatever I want. I'm finding that I hardly ever use the 24 to 70, and I don't use the 16 to 35 as much, especially since I got the 35 1.8. I don't really do like sweeping landscapes and everything. I mean, it's certainly a fun lens when I got it, but you know, I don't know. I don't think that I need to have all those lenses for what I'm shooting. And really, when it gets down to it, I do really like the 24 to the 70 to 200. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing. We'll see. But I have really contemplated for a while moving into the G Master lenses. But when it gets right down to it, I really think that the 70 to 200 is, I mean, it's my go-to. It always was my go-to, and I think I'd like to get back to having it as my go-to, but I want the 2.8. I love that big, heavy glass. And I have more than enough for the A6600 that I can cover anything I need. I don't need to get anything more than what I have for it. All was going really well, actually. Last night after I filmed and uploaded, I kept the AC running, the ceiling fan, and then I put my little vortex fan blowing right into the corner to dry out those two, what I'm using as sound tiles that I plasti dipped because the fumes were so strong. And then I closed the door and sort of was hoping that all the air blowing on it would number one, dry them quicker, and number two, that the AC would suck out all those fumes. And it seemed to work, because this morning, I went in there and it doesn't smell at all. Fumes, while they can be fun, are really awful in the long run. So I got the air conditioner done. I got those sound tiles done. I got the yard weed whacked, or the patio. And, you know, I got what work I needed to get done. So this weekend really is just all about chilling and having a good time. And since it's so gorgeous out, that's why I wanted to come down here specifically, just to sort of get that beach vibe. I'm parked several blocks away. I drove around for a while trying to find a parking space and just couldn't find one, so I'm all the way back by 3 Ships. So then today, you know, I'll probably go home, because I did wake up with a pretty awful headache, as did my wife. So I went and got us food this morning and coffee, and then actually made her more coffee with the AeroPress before I left, because her headache was still banging and she needed some caffeine. She's at home chilling, and I'm just here, you know, doing what I'm gonna do. And I'll head back here shortly. I do have a package to go pick up. I did get a keyboard case for the iPad mini, because the little smart case I have, like the magnet's not strong enough, and it just keeps falling off, and it's incredibly annoying. So I figured, all right, I'll just put a thin keyboard case on it, and it rotates and everything, so that way I can use it in any mode that I want to. And, you know, hopefully that should hold it up a little bit better. And then I can start typing on it and all that shit, you know. And it was only $20. And that's it. That's pretty much, you know, my plans. You know, I want to do my friend's course. I think it's like 2.5 hours. So I may barrel through that a little bit later this afternoon. I mean, it's 2:45, so I will, walk back to the car here, taking the scenic route, go pick up my package, and just go home and chill. And tonight's Svengoolie night. So that's it. That's all I got. Real quick update, as usual. I haven't been blathering on as much, and I've been cutting out all the extraneous bullshit. Just wanted to bring you to the beach, down to the boardwalk with me, since I don't usually go down to the beach. As always, thanks for joining me. Like, subscribe, and all that shit. And remember, kids, forward and up.